Yeah, what's up, people? This is Seanstradamus of Sports Genius, formerly known as Sean Dunn. Welcome to another episode of Diary of a Man Sports Fan. Pardon the hat. I know I'm looking like one of them niggas in Minister Society, but I forgot to get my hair cut before this douchebag legs. My barber went out of town, so I gotta wait till next week to get my hair cut. That said, I'm gonna let you know what grinds my gears in the world of sports. NBA trade deadline edition. Okay, so James Harden got traded yesterday to the Philadelphia 76ers for Ben Simmons, Andre Drummond, Seth Curry, and 2 first-round picks. Now, I don't care what nobody says. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Brooklyn bent them over. They made them get on their knees like they had a problem. They made them get on their knees and fix it. That's what the fuck they did. They got them in that trade for the long term because Ben Simmons is like 26 and don't like to shoot, but he's a facilitator. He's a triple-double waiting to happen. He's an all-defensive playing type of player. So is Drummond. Drummond also is a double-double waiting to happen. Seth Curry can shoot. No, he's not the real Curry in terms of Steph or Dale or no shit like that, but he can still shoot. So you're talking about those 3 niggas plus 2 first-round picks? That's Rape City right there. That said, it's a futuristic trade because Ben Simmons ain't played all fucking season, and just like one of my guys said, Jordan took off a year and a half in 94, 95, and that motherfucker came back rusty. Now, what the fuck you think Ben Simmons gonna do? Ben Simmons ain't played a game since last May. He ain't played an NBA game since last May. There's no way he's just going to walk back on the court and just be on no G shit like that. If he does, the rest of the league needs slapping in their fucking face. So, it's a future type trade. This year, Philadelphia, if James Harden comes back and plays like James Harden, Philadelphia will be a problem with him and Embiid. That said, I got a problem. What grinds my gears is how the media, and as you know from my shows and everything, that's why I'm not part of the media. I don't consider myself part of the media. I don't give a fuck if this is a podcast, and theoretically it's a part of the media. It's content, but I refuse to consider myself a part of the media because I hate these motherfuckers. These motherfuckers are liars. You read the Bible, everything that they do is like, it comes to fruition, and these motherfuckers just be making up stories and just be lying. So now, the reason Harden wanted out of Brooklyn is because Kyrie Irving was whooping his ass in one-on-one every day and called him washed up, and that's why he wanted out. But they didn't stop there. I could have been like, I was like, you know what? I halfway believe Kyrie could beat him one-on-one because Kyrie is a one-on-one type player. He dribble better. Shoot, like, whatever. And James Harden is out of shape, hanging out in fucking strip clubs in Atlanta and everywhere. I could believe he whooped him. Here's the kicker. Then they turned around. They like, and then Kyrie turned around and stuck him up on defense. I'm like, all right, now, let's see, that's enough. When the fuck did Kyrie Irving turn into Tony Allen? This motherfucker ain't never been a defensive player a day in his miserable life. In his flat earth ass life, he ain't never been a good defensive player. Now he's sticking niggas up too. That's how you know they just trying to sell a story. And the thing that grinds my gears is they trying to make sure, dude, Harden pushed his way out of Brooklyn. No, he didn't. Harden did what LeBron does. He said, I'm not coming back next year. And guess what he did? Guess what Brooklyn did? Instead of being stupid like those teams that like Cleveland and Miami and all them niggas that thought they was going to change LeBron's mind, Brooklyn was like, you're not gonna sign the extension? Fine. We'll trade your ass. Where you want to go? Say, all right, I'll go to Philadelphia. Okay, fine. That's what's up. Harden did not physically ask out. I don't give a fuck what Woj and them say or nothing. Woj didn't admit he didn't want to ask out because of the way it would have looked. Well, that means you didn't ask out. I said I'm not signing the extension. I did not force my way out. He didn't force his way out of fucking OKC. They chose to sign Serge Ibaka instead of signing him. And then they traded him when he was like, man, I need my money. He doing just like what the fuck everybody else do. The problem in Brooklyn is and always will be Martin Luther Kyrie. or Martin Luther Irving or whatever. This motherfucker they say this nigga was burning sage in the locker room before games like he's motherfucking Pedro Serrano from Major League. Dude, people ain't on that shit. Not everybody is woke like you, and I don't have a problem with people just being woke, but you can't force it down other motherfuckers' throats. And those are black people that are sick of your ass with that. What about the white people on the team that don't want to hear that shit? It's a team. Y'all trying to win games. You motherfuckers have millions and millions of dollar contracts that are guaranteed, so the money end of it don't matter. These motherfuckers are trying to win. They trying to win championships, cement legacies, whatever. And you out here talking about flat earth and burning incense and all this shit. Dude, he done blew up 3 fucking locker rooms. He blew up Cleveland's locker room. He blew up fucking Boston. Boston got worse when he was around. And now Brooklyn. That's who's the fucking fault. I'm sick of this nigga. I am sick and fucking tired of Kyrie Irving. He is the most overrated motherfucker in the history of basketball to me. Because he got talent. I don't give a fuck how much talent he got. He's a loser. This motherfucker stayed in the fucking lottery until LeBron came back to Cleveland. Cleveland won the lottery 3 times with this motherfucker. Derrick Rose, meanwhile, got drafted number 1 overall, the same as him. And as soon as he went to the Bulls went from being the number 1 pick to an 8 seed. Then they went from being an 8 seed, they had with Keith Bogans now, they added a few pieces, Bogans and Boobs in there, and they went from being an 8 seed to a 1 seed. They changed coaches and got Tibbs now. That's what a real fucking number 1 player is. They make you a contender instantly. You add pieces around them, they make you even more of a contender. No, Kyrie out here in the fucking lottery. But they want to do, oh, this dude Kyrie is the great. No, fuck Kyrie Irving. And speaking of fuck people, fuck LeBron James and the Lakers. Because they're sitting there talking about, oh man, you know, we don't, they not, like, first of all, I wouldn't have traded Westbrook either. Because Houston wanted them to trade Westbrook for fucking John Wall and throw in the number 1 pick. I'm like, this nigga John Wall ain't, I don't care if Russell Westbrook is butt cheeks. John Wall ain't played in 3 fucking years. This nigga John Wall deader than Bobby Ewing in 1984 in Dallas. I don't know when he coming back. This motherfucker, like, dude, why would I give you a 1st round pick for John Wall and this motherfucker ain't gonna play? They just lost to fucking to Portland without CJ and Dame. And Westbrook wasn't on the court. So if I'm going to trade for John Wall and Wall, let's say Wall don't play, I'm in the same situation as I was in with Portland. Only I done lost a draft pick in the process. Why the fuck would I do that? But guess what? This is why I fuck LeBron James, because they only brought Westbrook into town to be the scapegoat. You were the fucking 8th seed last year. I'll say that again. You were the 8th seed last year. I said that in other videos. I'm saying it now. I'll say it in the future. God willing. You were the fucking 8th seed last year. You got your cheeks crashed by Phoenix. How is this all on Westbrook? All the players that you got rid of wasn't shit according to Shannon Sharp and them. They just, oh man, I'll take anybody over Kuzma. Meanwhile, Kuzma goes to Washington, and Washington ain't lost a step. Washington is still an 8th seed over there. And they ain't even got Bill no more. My question is, why is everybody that leaves you get better, but everybody that comes to you turn to shit? And they always got an excuse for everything. Oh, LeBron ain't played with nobody. Man, he played with Wade. Oh, Wade was washed up. Meanwhile, they say Wade is the 3rd best shooting guard in the history of the game. Oh, but he was washed up with LeBron. Even though he averaged 28 a game in that series against Dallas in the finals of 2010, 2011. Oh, but he was washed up, you know. It's always something different. Bosh had fucking Toronto winning the division when he was in Toronto. He goes to LeBron, to team up with LeBron, he's a spot-up shooter. Kevin Love was averaging fucking 15 rebounds a game in Minnesota. He goes to LeBron. He's a spot-up shooter. This motherfucker's always looking to take down any and everybody in his path. And people swear he a friend when the only people who he's really friends with is Maverick Carter now. He ain't nobody else's friend. He's out to fucking ruin anybody in order to cement his legacy. And you stupid motherfuckers fall for it. The Lakers is not shit. And I am so fucking happy because Magic Johnson and this fucking cum dumpster Jeannie Buss she sold both her brothers out and shit, snaked them to get the team, and that ain't shit. They sold their souls to the devil, and now it's time to pay. And the devil, for all you stupid motherfuckers in the back, is LeBron James. They sold their fucking soul. They traded everything away to get a ring and to be looking like fucking LA town, the Lakers town again. Showtime. They got one superficial ass bubble ring and nothing else. And now their team is fucked for years to come. And they don't have Jim Buss to blame like they did for years. Because Magic bitch ass got somebody new to blame every time. Oh, Dennis Schroeder ain't the Laker. Oh, like, why is it always somebody else's fault? There you have it, another episode of Diary Match Sports Fan. If you liked it, comment. If you didn't, go fuck your mother. Peace and hair grease.